Question 19. Now there's quite a lot going on in this question. Rob's learning about the planets, he makes a model of the sun, etc, etc, etc. Apologies to Rob, but we're not actually interested in most of the text in this question. The more important stuff happens in the last 4 sentences. He wants a distance of 16 metres between his 2 models in the school hall. The real distance is 8 times 10 to the power 8 kilometres. Work out the scale Rob should use in the form 1 to n. So the first thing is I'm going to set this up as a ratio. 16 metres is 8 times 10 to the 8 kilometres. Be careful to include your units at this point. The next thing I'm going to do is divide both sides by 8 just to simplify things down a little bit. Then what I'm going to need to do is I'm going to need to turn these both into metres so they're both talking the same language. So a metre is 1,000th of a kilometre, and a kilometre is 1,000 metres, and 1,000 represents 3 zeros, or times them by 10 3 times, so that becomes 10 to the power of 11 metres. Now I need to make this in the form 1 to n, so I'm going to divide both sides by 2 in a second, but before I do that, let's just have a look at what 10 to the power of 11 actually looks like. It's a 1 followed by 11 zeros, so 2 metres is equivalent to a very large amount of metres in the real world. Now I'm going to divide both sides by 2, and this gives me 1 metre is equivalent to 50, and then 9 zeros following it. I'm going to turn my answer back into standard form for the final answer, which I get as 1, 2, 5 times 10 to the power of 10. And you can just double check that because there are 10 zeros in my previous section.